Welcome to Analytics with Nax. In this video, we're going to see about what is tree map and when to use it in the Visuals with Nax series. If you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon for notification. Let's begin our today's video. So when to use it? Basically, you need to display large amounts of hierarchical data and which is not effectively shown in the bar chart. Using a bar chart, you can able to display a different hierarchical data and you can drill down, right? But when the bar chart is not effective for your hierarchical data, then you can go for it. And to show the pattern of distribution of the measure across each level of categories in the hierarchy. It can be a hierarchy or may not be only for the categorical values. So basically to demonstrate the distribution between the categories, that is the main objective of this visual. And to show the attributes using size and the color coding. So a lot of visuals require to show the distributions based on the size and color coding. In our previous video also we have seen the bubble chart which shows the size as when the greater the size, meaning like it is the higher the value. Similarly, we can show the attributes in this tree map using the size and the color coding. And the final pattern is like, when you can use it, like to spot patterns are outliers, most important contributors and exceptions. Basically, like when you see the tree map, the higher the contributor of particular member, that will be displayed at the leftmost. The lower contribution will be shown at the bottom right corner. So these are the things you can able to analyze using a tree map. Let's try to jump into a demo and understand it better. I'm in Power BI now, and as usual we have Naga Garments data. Those who are following this channel, they are familiar with this data set, which is nothing but a sale date, receipt number. This is like just a garments data, and he is running the garment business owner, running the shop in 3 different locations, and he's selling some products which is having some categories like over here: accessories, casual wear, formal, and these are the different products he's selling. So basically, like the tree map, first things first. So let us try to get the tree map over here. Where it is tree map over here. Click on it and let us try to expand it, and we will add the categorical name, the group. Okay, so when you click on it, as soon as you click on it, it will automatically go to the group area. You can see it here. Then I want to analyze the sales amount, that is my item amount in this case. So as soon as you click on it, you can see here easily, you can understand it, how much proportion or distribution the casual wear has. In this particular rectangle box, more than 50% is contributed by casual wear. That is what it means. Even you can see the semi-formal, formal and accessories being the least. So this is the typical tree kind of tree map visual, which easily enable us to analyze which item in the category has the most value in it, right? So in this case it's a casual wear, and also it is used to find the least. It is however you want to analyze. An important factor, people how analyze it, like instead of analyzing in a correct way, they used to put it here, right? The categorical or hierarchical value. When I put hierarchical value over here, what happens is still the drill down facility is available. Now we have a casual wear at the category name, item name. Once we drill down here, right, the casual wear, maybe I will go one level down from the casual wear. When I click on it, whatever in the casual wear they can able to analyze, but they cannot compare the items between the categories. What I'm trying to say. So once you have this tree map, people need to put this underneath the sub level in the details, so that within this casual wear category, what are the sub items, right? The sub products will be displayed as a split within this category. Even you can see the under semi formal, that category will be appearing at the top, that is group, and the each item, the details will be appearing, the labels will be appearing at the bottom. So now within each category you can able to compare the results. So now you can see the jeans Zara is similar to semi formal, so almost same proportion, whereas among all the items the jeans Levi's is the highest. Let me try to increase some property here so that it will be better understandable. So first thing is category. I can increase the size, so I can make it as little bold, so that is the category. And also I can change some of the colors. This color I don't like, let us go for light blue. Now it's somewhat better. Now this is how you need to analyze the hierarchical data. As I mentioned before, mostly people, either you can analyze without this hierarchy like category name, item name, either you can use only with this, or you can include the item name as well, so that it will have a split and you can compare the different hierarchy levels in the same shot based on the different distributions it has come from. So this is what it is. Now another important factor here, in the casual wear, jeans lega is the least, in the accessories chain is the least, formal shirt is the least, in semi formal shirt P is the least. Whichever is the leftmost, I mean rightmost corner, it is the least. The leftmost top corner will be the highest value. So this is how you need to see this visual. And the properties we just now see, we can change the colors, we can change the categorical values, then add the data labels if you require, like what is the actual value, you can add it over here, right? So other properties are common across other visuals, you can explore it. I hope you understand the main purpose of this tree map. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and comment below for queries. Do remember that data is your asset.